One of the difficulties faced by firms to realize circularity in textile is regarding their supply chain. A firm's position in a supply chain, their power balance with other firms, and the vision and trust they share with them has a lot of say in their success. Imbalance in some stages of the supply chain, whether in knowledge or motivation to be sustainable, also hinders the circularity of the whole chain. There needs to be strategies in handling the mentioned challenges. Based on that, collaboration is very important. There are several types of collaborations. Internal collaboration is collaboration within an organization, whereas external vertical collaboration aims to build relationship with upstream and downstream supply chain players. Finally, external horizontal collaboration works with other external parties in the supply chain, such as with competitors. We are going to focus on external vertical collaboration. There are numerous types of those collaborations as provided in this table. I have two case examples that I will detail today. These examples land on several types of collaboration as highlighted here. This table shows the definitions for the relevant methods of collaborations. There are quite a lot of methods used in the second example due to the wider scope of it. Let's look at these examples. The first is Textile, which is a cross-sector collaboration or a CSC. CSCs are novel inter-organizational forms that address social and environmental challenges. These challenges are characterized by knowledge uncertainty, dynamic complexity, and value conflict. Textile is a textile manufacturing alliance which includes brands, suppliers, and affiliates. Most of the companies in the alliance come from the Netherlands, although there are representatives from other places. They aim to improve sustainability in textile production by reducing hazardous chemical and water consumption. An example of their collaboration is to develop post-consumer recycled fabrics collectively. An NGO specializing in textile industry sustainability serves as a facilitator. A panel was formed with 9 denim mills and 2 yard spinners, where brands and suppliers could discuss the latest developments and brand requirements. In this sense, CSC is both a vertical and horizontal collaboration. This collaboration can be classified as information sharing, product design, and communication. The result of this collaboration is that 4 of the 9 mills pursued in developing the fabrics, where 3 Textile members use those fabrics in their collections. These fabrics are also sold to other brands outside of Textile. Tensions arise between working groups in a cross-sector collaboration. These tensions can be handled by certain governance mechanisms. The first is safeguarding. In a situation where the members do not want to share information to their competitors due to some kind of secret formula, one-on-one consultation with experts are done. In bundling, there is collecting of information and knowledge from various sources, which is then redistributed. This assures anonymity but can be used to align interests and steer the group towards a decision. In connecting, member organizations are matched to others according to their needs or requests, whether to each other or to outsiders. The next example is the Prato district, which is a textile district located in Italy that historically has practiced the circular economy through recycling. Sakani et al. Aim to look at the circular supply chain orchestration there. They interviewed several actors in that district. Phase suppliers are the suppliers that specialize in one or more of the phases in a textile production. Meanwhile, first-tier suppliers procure materials from phase suppliers and they produce yarn or fabric for the fashion market. They interact with apparel and fashion brands. For phase suppliers, some problems they face are small and seasonal demands and variable volumes of waste to sort. This leads to capacity saturation and cost efficiency problems. Some solutions they have are long-term agreement with a first-tier supplier, where the first-tier suppliers will produce yarns to stock on low-volume periods. This ensures stable cash flow for the phase suppliers, ensuring their operational stability. Next is capacity reservation by the phase supplier, where they reserve capacity for peak months only for customers who placed orders in September to December. Another phase supplier allocates higher share of capacity for customers that order larger quantity. This can be considered as information sharing, communication, and incentives as forms of collaboration. The last one is saturating their production capacity in low seasons through make-to-stock production. This further helps in providing continuous replenishments for their buyers. For the first-tier suppliers, They have long-term agreements to give financial support in phase suppliers' equipment upgrades. They also have information technology platforms to exchange information on production, sustainability, and accounting data. And for the last one, they join a Recycled Textile Association to preserve the knowledge and support SMEs involved in the circular supply chain of recycled wool fibers. Meanwhile, the fashion brand collaborates with end consumers. They facilitate pre-sale orders when launching new products to avoid overproduction. They also do garment collection services for used woolen or cashmere sweaters. And finally, they do garment co-designs, which also strengthens the bond between customers and their clothes. So those are some examples of existing forms of collaborations in the textile industry. Naturally, most of the collaborations are in the form of information sharing, but CSC is more focused on exchanging knowledge between each other, while Prato is on the more technical information such as production plans. An interesting contrast is that the existence of facilitators in the first example compared to none in the second. A third party can help manage the tensions between collaborating actors. We can also see that the CSC results in a product, while the Proto example results in a smoother supply chain. The CSC solves the problems of vision, trust, and lack of knowledge, since working together to a common and agreed upon goal forces them to share knowledge with each other to achieve it. The CSC also makes it possible for firms in the middle of the supply chain to contribute towards a circular textile industry. Meanwhile, the example of the long-term agreement between the phase and first-tier suppliers help in keeping the power balance between the firms. Hopefully, this factpod can be an introduction to clarify the interactions between actors in the textile industry. Thank you.